let's get back to it with more Pokemon X. Last time Team Flare announced that they were gonna kill everyone, so we should probably go stop them. So for that, we're gonna fly back over to Lumia City. Specifically into Lysander Cafe. Today our special is get out of here or else. No problem. Man, it is really fortunate that we still have our fairy type up front. The last grew to level 47. Also, I didn't realize this until after the stream, but during the last stream, we didn't get paralyzed. Welcome to Lysander Labs. Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return. Saving the lives of all is impossible. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket, or do you want to stop me? Show me in battle. You mean Foo? Dude. Alright, whatever. Gyarados. Electro, that one's on you. Pyroar. Yeah, let's send in the lass. Sorry about that, Jacob. Ending with Murkrow. No, yeah, we'll send an Electro. Hey, Electric Grid level 51. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. Your convictions and those of your Pokemon please me. You are here to stop me, but I ask you to wait. I tried to save people and this world with the profit from this lab, but my efforts had no effect. This world was just too vast and too full of fools that I couldn't save through my hard work alone. That's why I decided the only way to save this world was to take it all for myself. I don't expect that I will ever make you understand how I think and feel. Try to stop the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so, you will have to explore our lab, and have Pokemon battles with all you meet. Oh, and as for the elevator key, one of the Team Flare's scientists you've met on your journey has it. Saving everything. The world is suffering because of this absurd dream. Swalot? That's a poison type. Nucleus, that one's on you. Turns out Future Sight Recover is a pretty legit strat. The last girl level 48. And wants to learn Mist. Nah. And Haze. Lots of level ups. Aliana. Opening with Mightyana. So I want to take a minute while we're just fighting a whole bunch of people to talk about the Nintendo Treehouse presentation earlier. Because, ooh boy, do I have some opinions, and they differ from the majority. So, it opened with Paper Mario the Origami King. I am of two minds about it, because on the one hand it does look fun and interesting. But on the other hand, I just want another classic, old-school Paper Mario game. something like Thousand Year Door or the one on N64. I don't know. I just feel that classic Paper Mario still holds up. Origami King at least fixes a lot of the issues I perceived having with Color Splash and Sticker Star, which I've never actually played, but I've seen footage. And it does certainly fix the issues that I had. It introduces infinite use attacks. It does interesting things. I will say it is not bad. It's not bad looking. It's making some decisions that I don't agree with, and I really, really do just want another Thousand Year Door. But I am at least able to acknowledge Origami King on its own merits. I think it looks fine. But then we got to the second announcement, because then we got to the actual announcement of it. The event was broken up in two, with the Treehouse people talking about Origami King, which is coming out in a week, and presenting gameplay of a new game from Way Forward. Who, if you don't know them, they created Shantae and Mighty Switch Force. They are I wouldn't call them an indie studio, they're definitely like a AA developer. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. They know how to make good games. So it was quite the interesting surprise to see that they're developing a Bakugan game. Yay, we got revives. Will you heal my team? No? Alright. So yeah, people were mad at that Bakugan game. Because at first they were expecting a return to Metroid or Wario Land. Because, you know, it's Way Forward and Nintendo was announcing it. Even though Nintendo said it was going to be a third-party thing. And of course then some people changed their tune and were like, oh, it's gonna be like Sonic or some new IP from a well-known developer. No, it's Bakugan. And I can see where some people would be disappointed by that, because Bakugan is definitely not as culturally relevant as it was when it first hit the scene. It was definitely a Pokemon Flavor of the Week kind of franchise. But the new stuff is actually pretty okay. At least the first episode, which I haven't seen anything past because I don't have cable. And I don't blame them for wanting a reboot, considering just how stupid the later seasons got. Like, I don't blame them in the slightest for saying, yeah, we should reboot this. Welcome to the stream. You came to me talking about Bakugan. Or you entered the stream when I was talking about Bakugan. So, welcome in, random person. But yeah, the new Bakugan game actually looks pretty okay. And it's especially, it's like not as egregious as people are making it out to be. I'm going to add adjustable stream quality so that I don't lag super badly. Unfortunately, that's only a feature available to, I think it's affiliate and up. That's not something that I can control, unfortunately. I think you need to either be affiliate or partner, and right now I'm neither of those. So I apologize for the lag. Yeah. The game looks good, considering that it's still, like, that background game isn't coming out till November. We'll deal with those two later. In the meantime, I have a burn heal, right? I don't have a burn heal. Why don't I have a burn heal? Wow, I have to use my full heal. Crazy. So yeah, considering the background game isn't coming out till November, it still has a lot of development time to go. And it already looks not bad. I have certainly seen worse looking games. Plus, I feel that the reboot actually, like, the game part of Bakugan in the reboot translates better into a video game than what we saw with the original series. Not to say the original series didn't have good games, but I feel this new one has a lot more options for player involvement. And it seems like Way Forward agrees with that sentiment. So yeah, I'm actually excited. I went in not sure what to expect, and I wound up being pleasantly surprised. right. This one. I think the most interesting thing about Team Flare is that they don't have an unlimited workforce. It's not like Team Rocket, where every grunt is different. I believe that every Team Flare member in this place is someone you've fought before, who's been getting stronger along with you on your journey. Just because the Pokemon they use don't really change all that much. They do evolve, but you're not, like, suddenly fighting a whole bunch of different Pokemon as you get further in the game. Which I think is really cool. And it'd be really nice if the grunts had unique designs for each of them, to really, like, differentiate them, so you know, oh hey, I've fought this person before. I think it's about time we give the grunts names. Like, especially if they're going the route of the teams not being, like, evil, then I think giving them names would make them better characters and would improve the overall reception. Create, like, a tight-knit band. Rather than just, like, a group of nameless grunts. Or, in the case of Pokemon Sun and Moon, a group of people all named Grunt. I mean, yeah, but none of the grunts have been very descriptive. It's kind of a hallmark of the anime organizations. That's fair, but you can't look at Team Rocket and Team Skull and think, yep, there's a clear distinction there, and think that they're the same or similar. The only thing that really makes them similar is the fact that they're seen as evil, and I don't know. I just feel like they're making a shift to less evil organizations in their evil organizations. And I feel that they could, like, make the Grunt a class rather than... Or make, like, Grunt a trainer class rather than just, like, a name. Wasn't in here. It's over there. Is that the right one? I do believe it was. Good. go double surf strat? I think we should try double surf strat. Oh, my bad. I thought this was going to be a double battle, considering there's two of them. Looks like we'll just be opening with Electra then. The lass is completely unfazed by the flamethrower. Amazing. That's why I love Quagsire so much. That and its awesome typing. Yeah. That's a fair point. It's a lot easier to just spam enemies all over the place if they don't have names, but considering that in this game, a lot of the grunts are people you've been fighting constantly, it would be nice to, like, acknowledge that. Anyway, the lass is really pulling her weight here, which is awesome. Viper? I guess we're just using normal strats. Bisharp. Flaro, that one's on you. It would be on Oak, but he doesn't have a fighting type attack. Haha, I get burned. Alright, do you two have the key? So yeah, what they just said was the stones on Route 10 are graves. You know, for kids. So that huge stone maze where we fought Team Flare for the first time, or not for the first time, but back before Geosenge. Yeah, those are all graves. Specifically the graves of Pokemon that fought in that war 3,000 years ago that may or may not have happened, depending on which timeline you're in. Oh, right, I forgot this room was a thing. KM12 taunt. Glad I didn't miss that. Oops. I think, yeah, I took the wrong path there, so I have to loop all the way around again. Oh boy. Yeah, sure enough, I have to... Remember that part in every Pokemon game where they have these movement tiles and I'm always bad at them? Wouldn't you know it, this is the last game to feature these movement tiles and I'm still bad at them. Nope, not down there. Also not that way. Unless I can somehow get... Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one, okay. Yes! Nice, that boosts dark type moves. Croak. Nucleus, that one's for you. Ooh, rare candy. So there's your lore. Nope. That's not the right place. It doesn't help that you actually have to revisit this area in the post-game, and that room back there is one of the places you have to go. No, this is the wrong warp pad again. Here we are. Okay. We finally made it back. Mabel's opening with Houndoom. Thankfully, I was prepared. Nucleus wants to learn Heal Block. I'm going to say no. Weavile. Alright, if it's mental speed you want. Was that one turn? One turn! Let's go! Got him. Totally calculated. We got the elevator key. Listen, one who will face Lysander. A terribly long time ago. There was a man and a Pokemon. He loved that Pokemon very much. A war began. The man's beloved Pokemon took part in the war. Several years passed. He was given a tiny box. The man wanted to bring the Pokemon back, no matter what it took. The man built a machine to give it life. He brought his beloved Pokemon back. The man had suffered too much. His rage still had not subsided. He could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon he loved. He turned the machine into the ultimate weapon. The man became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. The Pokemon that was given life must have known. That the lives of many Pokemon were taken to restore its life. The resurrected Pokemon left the man. Get the key back. It should not be used. Everything will vanish again. Do you want to know unending pain? Like I have? That is Az. He has the same name as a king that lived 3,000 years ago. And for some unknown reason, he had the key to the ultimate weapon hung around his neck. It's finally time. Follow me to my chambers. So, the Pokeballs we received and the Pokemon we've gathered are where they need to be. And it all up, and it all means, or add it all up, and it means all preparations are complete. The only thing left to do is put our plan in motion. I'm counting on you. One push of a button, and we can activate the ultimate weapon from this room. I believe being a chosen one means you have the potential to change the future. Whether we activate the ultimate weapon or leave it safely underground will rest upon if you actually have this potential or not. Oh ho ho! You're the one I've heard so much about. I've been waiting for you. I need to do a little research on you. Come, let us begin. Team Flare Xerosic. A character that came right out of nowhere. He's a lot more important in the anime. And in the post-game. So, yeah. In the story, he just sort of shows up. Woodhammer, that does recoil if I remember correctly. Yeah, 120, 100, but recoil. So I don't think we'll be going for that one. Incoming Malamar. Doomslayer, this one's for you. If I remember correctly, Doomslayer's hidden power is Bug. So let's use that. It might be dark though. It was dark. Alright, course correction. Back to what we should have done. Crisis averted. Electric to level 54. Oh, you're wonderful. Your Pokemon are amazing. Wonderful, amazing. You have tremendous skill and bravery. When you add that up, it means I will tell you something very interesting. It happened 3,000 years ago. The ultimate weapon was used to put an end to the war in an instant. If we use that incredible power, we can finally free Kalos of the foolish humans that plague it. Behind me, you'll find a red button and a blue button. One of them is the button for activating the ultimate weapon. Push one now. Come on, push one. Push the blue button. You pressed it! Oh, you pressed the blue switch! Winner, winner! Congratulations! But I'm still going to activate the ultimate weapon. I know the boss promised that we wouldn't if you pushed the correct button, but I refuse to let the potential go to waste. I'll just use this remote here, click click, and the power is on. Come on, look at the monitor. Oh no, not the houses we couldn't go into. Did you see? The ultimate weapon is reborn. The poisonous flower has bloomed. All shall perish, except for Team Flare. Look at Geosenge. It has bloomed in Geosenge Town. The boss's dream of creating a beautiful world will come true. Add it all up and it equals a victory for our science. Whatever, dude. I didn't see what's back here. Turns out it was nothing. Alright, let's heal up and then head to Geosenge. Now that's menacing. This does beg the question, though. Is this really... like, can I complete this in half an hour? Yeah, the stream might end up going for longer. No big deal. Unless it's like a natural breakpoint at hour and a half, then I'll just keep the stream going until we extinguish Team Flare. Sure. Not what I meant to send out, but we'll work with it. Muddy Water. 9085. So it's similar to Surf, which I believe is 9100, but it has less accuracy in exchange for lowering the opponent's accuracy and also not being an HM. So it's easy to replace. As it stands, we already have Surf. Kool-Aid, I'm coming with you. When I was in Lysander's lab, the masked heroes told me what was going on. They also told me what Team Flare plans to do with the ultimate weapon. Come on, let's stop Team Flare. No, we have to stop Lysander himself. The world isn't corrupt enough to give up on it yet. The ultimate weapon's flower has finally bloomed above the soil. Don't you find its beauty captivating? As we speak, it draws its energy from the legendary Pokemon, Kool-Aid. I apologize that the weapon was unearthed even after you chose correctly in the lab. But conflicting egos drive this world. Things don't always go the way you want. We're not going to let you use the ultimate weapon! Even though resources, space, and energy on this planet are limited, the number of people and Pokemon has increased to an unsustainable level. Whether it's money or energy, the ones who steal are the ones who win in this world. But that doesn't give you the right to destroy everyone but the one Team Flare chooses. So tell me, the Mega Ring, did you share it? That's different. We competed for it, but when there is only one of something, it can't be shared. When something can't be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. What about Pokemon? Tears. Why? Pokemon shall no longer exist. Pokemon are wonderful beings. Humans have worked with Pokemon, and we've helped each other flourish. But precisely because of that, they will inevitably become tools for war and theft. Enough of this. You want to stop the ultimate weapon, and I refuse to do so. So I will keep you busy for just a moment. Oh hey, you finally evolved your Pokemon in like the 20 minutes or so since we fought you. Let's end in Doomslayer. Oh, why couldn't you have missed with that? That'd have been hilarious. Whatever. Gyarados. That is a job for Electra. Pyroar. The last, that one's on you. Okay. Playing with fire a bit here. Honchkrow. Electra, this one's on you. Strength to protect. But what are you really protecting? A tomorrow that will only end up being worse than today? Nor as strong as ever. But it's too late. There's no hope for you now. Go down to the lowest floor and see for yourself. It's not over yet. Kmart, let's look for the legendary Pokemon. Trainers are protected by Pokemon, but they protect Pokemon too, right? Look, you can see the entrance to the lower floors over there. Let's hurry. I'm afraid we're gonna have to ask you to turn back. The legendary Pokemon is at the end of this chamber after all. Why did you tell them that? Who would even do something like that? Good job, Blairow. And the last good level 54. I get what Lysander's trying to say, but his methods are insane. Alright. For this one, we're gonna send in Doomslayer. If I was confident in Manectric not having Lightning Rod, I would have just used Thunderbolt on that Mightyena. Hey, Ochre level 56. Good job, Meowstic. Kmart, Serena! I don't believe it. What are you doing here? I'm sorry. I know. I'm just going to slow you down. But friends should stick together. I'm the one who should be apologizing. You came all the way out here, and I wasn't very considerate of your feelings. You're right. Friends should stick together. Kmart, we should all go together, right? Of course. I knew you'd agree. Okay, Shauna, Kmart and I will go ahead. Stay close to us, okay? Okay, thank you. Doom and Scrafty. Both of these Pokemon are Dark types. Hooray! How do I want to handle this? I'm gonna say Houndoom is the bigger threat here. Oh no, now Meowstic can't use items. Oof. Alright, who else you got? Jolteon? Alright. Down goes Houndoom. Now all I have to worry about is a fighting type against my normal type. Thanks for that, Serena. Anyway, we have to hurry and stop it. It's an electronic lock. What should we do? This might help. It's a device that helps you when you're stuck on a puzzle. Clement gave it to me. An electronic lock and a puzzle are sort of the same thing. Ta-da! The lock opened! Oh, and the device actually broke. Amazing, Shauna! You and Clement's device are both full of surprises. So, we're finally here. The legendary Pokemon is inside. Let's go help it. No heal? No heal? You hate to see it. Alright, let's go. We're in the deepest part of the headquarters. It's somehow hard to breathe in here. Hey! Is that thing that looks like a tree the legendary Pokemon? It doesn't look like it's alive, but... That's none of your business, kids. The ultimate move is taking 99% of legendary Pokemon's energy. But just to make double sure nothing goes wrong, let's take these runs out. No, I hate being chased. Oh, Shauna. This again. Kool-Aid, you take care of things here. I'll protect Shauna. So you really think you can beat us? If I open with Doomslayer, probably. Manectric, that one's for the lass. Good job. Last good level 55. Alright, Nucleus, show no mercy. We're not bothering with Future Sight. Okay, sure. I meant to go over and use Hidden Power, but, my control stick decided otherwise. Which, you know, fair enough. Doomslayer to level 57. Nucleus to level 56. Houndoom. Alright, let's drop to the last. No item necessary. Oh, come on now. And go bad. Really, they could have just condensed all of this into, like, a battle against all four. Considering there are only 6 Pokemon here, but, whatever they want to do. Call for reinforcements! Oh, we stepped on something. Oops. This is Xerneas, the first fairy-type legendary Pokemon. This is also a unique battlefield that I don't think you can choose in multiplayer, which is really too bad because look at it, it's so pretty! And yeah, this is such a good theme. No, if I had a quick ball, I'd use it, but, since I don't... Xerneas has been captured. There you go. There's your nickname. Its nickname is X. And Xerneas, you're ready from the box? No. What a relief. Now they can't use the ultimate weapon. You're amazing, Kmart! A legendary Pokemon wanting to be your friend like that? It's unbelievable! What a startling development. I never would have thought you were really a chosen one. So this is the mighty Xerneas. Dude, whatever. I expected more from a Pokemon called a legend. You desire help from Pokemon? Or you desire help from people? You need help from a human? What's going on with that outfit? Is that really you, Lysander? Oh, whatever. Kmart already beat you. What are you doing here? For me, victory is using the ultimate weapon. In order to do that, I need to reclaim the legendary Pokemon's power and send it to that weapon once again. I'll be taking the legendary Pokemon back now. This time, I won't lose. I too shall use the Mega Ring and Mega Stone that you researched during your travels. And now we battle on the surface of the sun. This is also another battlefield you can't use in multiplayer, which I'm so sad about. I kind of forgot we battled on the surface of the sun. I love it. Also, yes, we did get fully healed. Alaska to level 56. Speaking of the last, Oak grew to level 57. And he's about to send in Gyarados. Yeah, we'll send Electra in. Except we're super not going to send Electra in. To make this more thematic, we're winning this with Oak. because Mega Gyarados is no longer a flying type. It is now Water Dark, and that means Seed Bomb. We send an Electro to bait an Earthquake, in addition to preventing Intimidate from proccing. Because Oak is very much a physical attacker. And that's the fight. It's over. Fools with no vision will continue to befoul this beautiful world. They will go on until the only thing left to do is squabble over the remaining scraps of hope. Ugh. You know what, I think even if there's only a little bit of something, it's still best to share it. Even you managed to use Mega Evolutions. That's because Gyarados shared its power with you, didn't it? And not just Gyarados, but your other Pokemon too. The legendary Pokemon is gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? You don't have to worry about the future all by yourself. I think everyone should work together to make a better, beautiful world. If that were possible, all wars would have ended long ago. I can only see one future. One where selfish, foolish humans think about nothing other than themselves and steal more and more from one another. It's a tragic future. The original purpose of this device was to bring a Pokemon back to life, but the ancient king transformed it into the ultimate weapon. When the legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back much of its energy, its power, that had been sent to the ultimate weapon. There's not much power left, but there is enough to use it once. Kool-Aid, Sycamore's pupils. Let us live forever. That's right. I shall grant you eternal life. I'll give you the pain of endlessly waiting for a beautiful world to be finally built. Kool-Aid, Shauna, let's get out of here. Phew, I'm so glad you're all safe. I really respect the courage and kindness all of you showed. Thank you. We're all fine. Are you guys all okay here now? Yeah, as you can see, we're doing great. Thanks for asking. We worked together to save the Pokemon connected to the stones on Route 10. I mostly left battling with Team Flare to Sinna and Dexio, though. Who are these Sinna and Dexio you speak of? We're the masked heroes. Don't worry about us yet now. We're all doing the best we could to stop Team Flare's plans. Oh, we have a little bit of news for you all. We managed to destroy the machine in Lysander's lab that was spying on people's holocaster transmissions. So, we won't have to deal with Team Flare anymore. Now I can go back to filling up my Pokedex. So, it's finally over, right? We can go back to our adventure, right? Let's go back to Anistar City and start over from where we left off. Thank you, Kmart. I have so much respect for you as a friend. It's because I respect you that I want to beat you in a battle as your rival. I really mean it. A long time ago. A very long time ago. The man made an ultimate weapon. Using it required the life force of many Pokemon. The Pokemon granted eternal life learned this. The resurrected eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it so they could be together. Day after day passed, but they were never to meet. Eventually, he became a mere shell of a man. A man condemned to wander forever by the light of the weapon. And a Pokemon that also wanders eternally. Where is it now? What do I have to do to meet it? That's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And I will see you on Monday, where we move on and hopefully get the 8th gym badge.